All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between George St-Pierre and Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. All right, here he is, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, longtime representative of American Top Team. You know how happy it would make Dan Lambert if Masvidal could finally break through and win a UFC championship. He's as close to that level as he's been in his UFC career.
As he's ever been. He's finally on the cusp of earning what so many people have hoped for him. But that doesn't happen by accident. The reason he's this close now is because of the commitment that he has made to mixed martial arts. Commitment that he has made to evolving his game, going up to 170 pounds, and also using everything that he has in order to get to where he wants to be. Before, there might have been distractions. Now, Jorge Masvidal is solely focused on becoming a UFC champion.
Left his family to go compete in a reality show outside of the United States, gave him gave him a lot of focus and direction, and he has put all of that to good use here in the UFC. Well, DC, like Frank Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St-Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St-Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St-Pierre.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 35 wins, 16 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, George Rush St-Pierre!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
The fighters touch gloves.
Are you ready?
So here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand over.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Oh, nice strike landed there by Gamebred. Well, for years, Tyron Woodley had said Jorge Masvidal is the best boxer on this UFC roster. Certainly showed you the hands there.
I mean, he's showing it, man. I mean, he's showing it, John. This guy has an ability to stand and box with anyone in the UFC. And that was a full display when he beat Nate Diaz.
Oh, tagged him with the uppercut, DC. We'll see if he can follow it up now.
He was so used to punches coming straight, he didn't see the hook. I'm sorry, he didn't see the uppercut coming from underneath.
Effective strike there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, excellent takedown defense so far in this fight, and there it is again. He knew if he was going to win this fight, he was going to have to stop the shot, and he's certainly done that so far.
He has done a great job of staying upright. He understands positioning. He understands finding defense and getting back in the space where he's having the most success. Liver kick. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
And he comes through with a big knee. Ooh. A big right hand lands.
That was a jab.
Oh!
I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
3 minutes to go in the round. So 33 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Big kick lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, nice right hand.
GSP gets absolutely pelted by that head kick. And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
And they separate. Oh, that is a killer jab there from Jorge Masvidal. Big picture, might be the best boxer on this roster.
I mean, he may just be the best boxer on this roster. From Miami, Florida, Cuban heritage, a guy that personifies Miami, and he's putting on a Miami-type performance tonight. Flashy and beautiful. Great job by Jorge. Oh, nice jab.
Oh, and another leg kick lands flush, and now you're starting to see visible damage on that lead leg of his opponent.
Visible damage, and you see him starting to make mistakes now in his defenses because his leg is so beat up. It's red, it's all beat up, he's limping, he's turning away. There are so many things that he is doing wrong now because of the leg damage he has taken.
Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, man, hate to be hit with one of those knees to the body. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches.
Oh, Masvidal on a real throw here. Sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal now has the crowd eating out of his hands. The one thing about Jorge that makes him so difficult to deal with is he never allows you to trap him. When you think you got him trapped to try to hit him for a takedown, he evades and escapes. He's a phenomenal fighter.
Nice counter there with the left hand, snaps it off beautifully. And they separate.
Powerful leg kick land.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have the telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
All right, DC, second round is getting underway. Round one, not the round of the year necessarily, but some good in there.
And it's not always gonna be. When you have two very talented fighters, sometimes it's very even. That's what we saw in round number one.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh, Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one, blocked by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. GSP.
Exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Strong work from the top here by George St-Pierre. Close guard. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by St-Pierre. Masvidal gets back up, back into his comfort zone.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Head off the center line, slips the punch. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming this way.
Man, get that out of here. He sees it coming, you're gonna have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Big punch from the clinch. I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? Beautiful body kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate.
I mean, that right hand landed square.
Oh, here's a kick to the body, blocked though by Gamebred. Misses with the left hook. Well, back in the day, he was brawling in backyards in the 305 alongside Kimbo Slice. Now he's one of the biggest superstars in the UFC and showing that he's still got plenty of work to do.
I mean, he's got plenty of work to do, and he has the swagger, a Miami swagger, that will allow him to capture the mind and the imagination of the entire world. Masvidal is now a bona star.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to his pulling. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
And now Masvidal's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh! Oh!
Takedown defense holds up. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it. Every time you land, you can see that it splits it a little bit more. Great job finding that weakness and really taking advantage of it.
Oh, that's a big right hand there from Gamebred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue for this guy. Very tight.
He's as sound as they come, right? A lot of times you see a guy that comes from a street fighting background and they wing everything. They try to knock everyone out with every strike. Masvidal does not do that. He takes his time, finds and picks his spots. That's why he's getting the finishes that he gets now.
Well, don't get mad, get even, right? He got stunned by his opponent earlier in the round. He's clearly been losing since. Mentally, it appears as though he's checked out a little bit.
A lot easier said than done. When his opponent has the power that he's... Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. 20 seconds to go, round two.
Straight punch lands. Head kick. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots. Oh, nice trick to change the leather. Let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes, and he's stationary. You keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to...
Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. He didn't like that left hand.
Masvidal gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down. Nice punch land. Right under the elbow. Watch this land.
Lunges forward with a left there. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Sound defensively here as he stays upright. Double leg takedown, no good. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Out of range with that one. Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target.
Nice counter with the hook shot there by George St-Pierre. Masvidal's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now.
He has a commitment to kick it tonight, and it shows.
Well done. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Unable to land with that punch. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Beats a big knee. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
He's limping now.
Oh, he lands another strike. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Big elbow there, lands. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest, you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
Beautiful right hook counter.
Oh, nice. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
What a display of mixed martial arts there, DC. A beautiful combination ultimately to set up the takedown.
Deception. Deception is the key to the game, and he was very deceptive in his strikes up top to set up his takedown down low. Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes.
And he's out. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, nice connection by him there with the right hand.
The right hand is the dominant hand, and you can see how well he throws it.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by George St-Pierre.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
He's hurt bad. Oh, he might be out. Oh! Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Man! And they separate. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Ooh, blocks the shot. Huge elbow there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press it. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from the style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Pretty good right hand. Masvidal's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Well, you gotta be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. All right, less than 3 minutes remain in round 4. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these trans. Unbelievable! Oh! And there comes the stoppage. Oh! I should say so. A tremendous kick to end that fight tonight. Caught his opponent flush, full force, full extension, and he had no chance to stay in this fight. Fight was over as soon as that kick made flush contact. Once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Merced has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.